Hello, my friends. This is my favorite kind of food. And that's my favorite kind of wife.
I'm wife one.
And that's my friends. Hey, Rick. Wave.
Rick, Mom.
Hey. Look at him. He still looks like a hippie with that hair. And then Brisky. Exotic Middle East woman. Oh, look at her.
Y'all must learn how to use the foot shop.
Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a little sneak preview here. This is I got all my friends here. It's a Periscopian party. But they're so cool. So anyway, I can't believe that these people are actually bringing wine into my house. Absolutely unacceptable. Hi, honey. Including my wife, wine bibbers. Because I'm a holy man of God. We don't do that. Anyway, I'm going to sneak you guys up at there. You know, but you guys need to join the war room. Like, we're having these 2 intense days in the war room at my corporate office here in Dallas. And we're talking about each individual's timeline of history, where they are in the convergence process, what God has called them to do, what they're doing. And it's really like my wife. I said, honey, why don't you come join us? So she brought like 4 or 5 women that are super like prophetic intercessor friends of hers. And it added a whole dimension I never thought about. So they ministered over everyone that was there. It's a small group. It's like around 25 of us. But I really think some of you need to be in the war room, because we're looking at the individual patterns of the calling, convergence, the breaking of constraints, spiritual, systemic constraints, business constraints, destiny constraints. And the goal is to help every individual find and ascend to the place that God's called them to in the mountains. And I encourage you guys to watch last night's broadcast. I did like a midnight broadcast on the president and America and where we're at in the battle for America. And I just feel as though there's a stirring happening in the hearts of God's people, because there's so much intimidation and there's so much BS that causes people to freeze up or pull out. And so many people just go hyper-spiritual because they see it so toxic in the culture that they just want to supernatural it and just believe that evangelism is going to turn everything around. Evangelism is going to touch a certain number of people, but it's the way that the left is winning America obviously isn't through evangelism, because they don't get souls saved. What they do is disciple them into their ideas. So what you have is you have a whole cluster of evangelistic 501c3s, 501c4s, and 527s, well funded by the Tides Foundation, Rockefeller, Soros, Open Society, Democracy Alliance. Oh, mamma mia. And what you guys and I haven't understood is there's a plan to transform America. And the left is doing it, and Donald Trump was an event interruption. That's why they can't stand him. How the heck did he get in there? And he's been an interruption ever since. If the church doesn't wake up and get behind this man, we're hitting the turning point right now, the tipping point. Right now, now listen to me, in the want of people is the destruction of any prince. And for this president to do what he's got to do, he has to have not only people, but he needs to have activist, activated, Book of Acts oriented contenders for culture. And there's so many Christians who want to opt out of this battle and be cute and come up with some alternative route that they think is so spiffy and spiritual and more effective. I'm going to tell you something. There's a time when you need to be in the battle of the big ideas, and being silent or trying to change the subject isn't the solution. You need to go in with the truth. Go in with the truth. Most of us are ill-equipped to be a voice for the truth. That's about to change. We've got 11 months, really, to get our Book of Acts together, our act together. Anyway, I'll go back in here to dinner because I stepped out of the dinner party. These folks, these are all my libraries, by the way. I got all these different libraries. But next time, I expect to see you guys here joining us. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, I'm Lance Wallnau, but you already know that. Did you know that you can subscribe, however? You can just push that button right there or over there and ding. Now we're connected. Look forward to seeing you soon.